What's up, YouTube? This is Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris, back with a brand new video, and it's been a while, and I do apologize for that. I've been pretty busy doing a lot of different things, and just haven't had a chance to come on and make a video. And you know, sometimes we just get busy. It's a busy time of year, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to make one as timely as I should have, and so I'm going to go ahead and make one. This actually is my haul from last week. So I went ahead to my local shop and I bought a bunch of stuff and just, you know, some books I wanted to show off to everybody. So first we have, and I got my gloves on because I haven't even bagged and boarded. That's how busy I've been for the past basically almost week. Just had a lot of stuff going on from the weekend all the way up until pretty much now. So got a free moment, I'm making a video. So first book we have is Walking Dead number 161. This is the one that came out last week. Another Arthur Adams cover. Goes to that connecting cover. Really, really nice variant. See a grown-up Carl sitting there shooting a zombie in the face. It's really cool. There it is. Boom. So kind of cool. You know, I know a lot of people aren't fans of Carl on the show. They want him to be the next one to get eaten or whatever. But you know, I figure, you know, show is one thing, but comic, you know, I don't have a problem with Colin the comic. That's just me. Maybe I'm in the majority. Who knows? Next, we have Batman number 12. And, you know, really, really good series. This is more having to do with the I Am Suicide storyline. If you're not reading Batman, it's one of the best rebirth titles out, so I highly recommend it. Next, we have Superman number 12. And this is a brand new story called Super Monster Part 1. I haven't even read this yet, really, and I'm not quite, like, I was hoping that this would have an appearance of the Super Sons, which is Batman's son and, you know, Batman's son Damian and Superman's son John, or Jonathan, I forget what is the actual, I think it's John. But, you know, I just figured I'd keep up with this. Just because, you know, the run leading up to and including the Super Sons was really cool. So, you know, definitely a fan of this. I'm definitely going to go ahead and read that and check it out. Next, another really good rebirth title that, you know, I've been keeping up with since day one, and that is Green Lanterns number 12. This is a really great series, and right now they're fighting the Phantom Lantern. That's this, you know, real colorful guy right here. And, you know, really, really cool, you know, concept, really cool. Just, in the beginning, watching them, watching them work with their powers and try to, you know, the Simon Baz and Jesse Cruz, was really cool seeing them kind of, you know, get into it. They don't fully have their powers, but they're, you know, they're more confident than they were before. And now they have this new enemy, the Phantom Lantern, who's a guy who just really, really wanted to be a Green Lantern and just, you know, he never really got chosen, so he's, you know, finally got a ring, and he's just, you know, I guess on the one hand trying to be a hero, but he's just kind of abusing his power because he doesn't know what he has and he doesn't know what he's working with. So it's kind of like, you know, one of those stories where, you know, someone's super powerful. They've always want to be, you know, something where what the hell was that movie? I'm completely missing it. If you've ever seen, what was that? Megamind. I guess you know, you have that guy who wants to be a hero so bad, he wants to be loved so much. Megamind's enemy in the movie, and but he's just a complete jerk, and like, so what he does is, instead of being the hero, he lets his own power corrupt him, and he becomes the villain, and Megamind switches over and becomes the hero. So next we have a number 1 from Image. And I haven't read this book. You know, a lot of people were talking about it, saying that it was getting a lot of controversy, so I had to go ahead and pick it up. And that is Motor Crush number 1. And you know, I'm actually really looking forward to this. I want to see what it's all about. You know, big fan of this series. Big fan of this art. Like, I really do like, you know, how this looks. I've read through a lot of it. It has a real like simple type look to it. Like I said, I flipped through, I haven't read, but from what I see, it reminds me kind of, I don't know, it's really hand-drawn. I'll show you a little bit. So, you know, just kind of like a hand-drawn style, not a lot of, it doesn't look like it's got a lot of, like, computer, you know, graphics and stuff like that. I guess you could say like it doesn't look overly photoshopped or anything like that. Like here's another kind of, if you guys can see it, has kind of an old style feel to it, and it looks a little bit like when you see the battle scenes having to do with the motorcycle driving and everything. Looks a little bit like Akira, not too much, but a little bit. So I think it's going to be a series I'm going to have some fun with. Next is a recommendation everybody was talking about, and I figured I'd pick it up. You know, I don't know this character all that well. I know he exists, I just don't know him. But, you know, I was watching, I actually did read through this one. It's actually really funny, and it is Slapstick #1. And I don't know if it's a title I'll stick with, but it is pretty funny. You know, there's some stuff that he does in the book that is, you know, pretty hilarious. Like, I like that, you know, there's just really random and crazy comedy that happens throughout the book. And one of the, I guess, it's not a spoiler for the book, I don't think, but it's just like one of the funnier panels in this is they're at a football game, and it just so happens to have a mascot that's, you know, Knight, and this Viking comes through and just cuts him in half. And I saw that and I started laughing. I was like, I'm sold. I'll pick up this book. So, well, I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. It's a fun one though. Next up, we have Unworthy Thor #2. I really liked how #1 turned out, so I haven't read through #2 at all. But you know, definitely going to read this. You know, Beta Ray Bill returned in issue #1, so I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with this story. You know, Thor doesn't have Mjolnir. He's Mjolnir. I always mess up that. He doesn't have basically his hammer because he's not worthy of it anymore, and he's, you know, pretty much Beta Ray Bill lends him his hammer just to say, you know, you can have mine. You know, like you can fight alongside me. We can, you know, try to, I guess, basically regain his worth. But just really cool story. I think it's going to be a fun one to, you know, going forward. Next up, we have Seven to Eternity #3. I picked up #1 a while back, like when it first came out, and then I have #2. So I have #3, and I didn't pick up the variant. That's the variant that went along with it. I think I will at some point. I just decided not to get it at the time, just because, you know, it's Christmas time. There's a lot of different spending going on, and you can't really just sit there and drop tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of money on just you at this point in time in the year. I mean, so I'm just trying to, I guess, cover all my bases, but, you know, still be able to collect my books. So, but if you don't have #1, or if you see #1 first print, pick it up, because I guess it's a real popular book. It's going for some good money on eBay, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't buy more of them. So I'll be on the hunt, though. If I see some first prints, I'm definitely picking them up, and I may actually have to toss those up on eBay. You know, it's good money to be made, so why not? Next up, we have the last book in my haul, and that is Dr. Aphra #1. And I kind of missed out on her first appearance in the Darth Vader series. I don't have it. I started to read Darth Vader, then I put it down, and then you know, picked it back up a little later on. And just so happens that I put it down right before she appeared. So you know, she's a really cool character. She's you know, brand new character introduced into the Marvel Star Wars universe. Don't know if you'll ever see her in an actual movie or anything, just because you know, she's basically right around, I guess you could say, like the Rogue One type plot, and I don't think that they worked her into the story. So pretty much her story is going to be told through the books. So that's pretty much something that I want to I don't know, I'll check it out and see what I like. I've heard a lot of good things, so you never know with her, though. You know, maybe she's popular for now just because she's a new female character. Maybe she's not popular at all in a couple of years. Who knows? But for now, I have her first issue, #1. So, and then finally, little thing I picked up. This is actually at a GameStop, and it was kind of funny because, you know, you wouldn't expect to see this at a GameStop as far as what this is. So, got myself a nice little Funko Pop, and everybody knows Funko Pops are there, but this is Kitty Pryde, but it's a New York Comic Con exclusive. So I don't know, New York Comic Con limited edition. Maybe that's probably why. It's not necessarily an exclusive, but it's a limited edition. And you know, I was just like, oh, I saw that, and I was like, all right, I'll pay the money for it, just because, you know, it was there, and it was the only one that was, you know, kind of a rare one. So I don't know if this is actually, you know, worth a bunch. Probably not. I have a feeling that, you know, it was made for New York Comic Con, but it wasn't an exclusive to the con, seeing as how I picked it up at a GameStop in my area in Boston. So, but yeah, you know, that's my haul for this week, and you know, I'm just glad that everybody, you know, has been patient with me, and I want to thank everybody for watching. If in the future there's any sort of like break time that I'm taking or anything like that, I will definitely do an update and let everybody know that I haven't, you know, just kind of stepped away and just stopped making videos, because I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep making videos as long as I can, even if it's like, you know, just an unboxing, just, you know, a little small haul here and there. You know, I really do enjoy this. I have fun doing it. So, and I'm glad that, you know, you guys have enjoyed everything that I've done to this point. And so I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, I have more stuff coming in. You know, the good thing about having all that time is that I did get things in the mail. So I do have some stuff to go ahead and unbox, and I'll be doing that in a future video. And also, you got a couple of other videos I need to make, as far as a couple tag videos and also a couple contest videos. So I will be getting to work on those soon enough, and to bring some more stuff to you. So everybody, have a great night. Enjoy your weekend, because we are heading into Friday. And this is Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris. I'm out of here. Happy collecting. Have a great weekend. Take care.